and welcome to the Cinematic Attic YouTube channel. I'm Mike. How you doing? So it's time once again to look at what I've picked up since the last time I did a video, and I'm going to jump right in. First up, the items I picked up from Vinegar Syndrome for the month of October. I'm a little late showing these, but that's okay. I got 3 from Vinegar Syndrome proper. The first is the Werewolf versus Vampire Woman, and this is in 4K. There's the other cover. Great looking monster cover. This is a Paul Naschy werewolf movie, one of the series of him playing a werewolf. It's a series I haven't really dipped into that much, but I did watch this one and it was alright. But I picked this up specifically because I do have this film on DVD, but it's a horrible full screen Mill Creek 50 movie box print, so wanted to get that in its proper presentation. Next up, slasher movie, don't open till Christmas, and can't show all of their artwork for that. It's a slasher from 1984. There's the other artwork, more classic artwork. This is another one I had on a Mill Creek 50 movie box on a full screen print, so this is upgrade from that, obviously. This packaging, it's the slipcover, that is. It does have the magnetic latch like one of their other releases, but the front slipcover opens up and gives us a Merry Christmas message from Vinegar Syndrome with their signatures, and I thought that was pretty cool. Anyway, don't open till Christmas. Oops. I opened it. Then we have their VSA of Red Sun Rising with Don the Dragon Wilson. And I got this one specifically to upgrade this VHS. From Vinegar Syndrome partner labels, I got 2 other items. First is from Canadian International Pictures, and it's my first one from them, The Amityville Curse. This is one of the Amityville films that I have not seen and do not own. So I was happy that they put this out. It's kind of appropriate since Vinegar Syndrome themselves have put out, 5 of the other Amityville movies. So it's kind of neat to have their partner label do yet another one of them, Amityville Curse. And finally, from VH Hitfest, got their latest release of Blood Hunter, a very low budget regional film, and I'm really liking the type of releases, the obscure releases that this sub-label is putting out. Then moving on to other things, and none of these are like new releases, they're just things I've added to the collection. Starting with the Scorpion Blu-ray of Silent Scream from 1980. And I got this to upgrade this VHS. However, I was disappointed when I got this that this font was not this font, which is what I like and what I'm used to. This font is cool, but it's not that. And I did a little research, and this, I think, may have had a slipcover with that on it, but didn't get that slipcover, so I'm stuck with this. But oh well, I have this on Blu-ray now. Then I had been wanting to get a widescreen edition of The Legend of Boggy Creek because the DVD I have is full screen and I can't have that. And I was somewhat surprised to see that no company has released a widescreen edition of The Legend of Boggy Creek. And then I found that it looks like the family or the estate or some relation of the director has put out the film on Blu-ray in widescreen themselves. So, Legend of Boggy Creek on Blu-ray you can get from legendofboggycreek.com, or where I got it, on their eBay store. And considering I haven't gone to legendofboggycreek.com, perhaps that just links you to the eBay store. I don't know. But I did get this widescreen Blu-ray. Looks great. It's actually a Blu-ray DVD combo pack. So if that matters to you, you do get both. But yeah, first official home release, it says, and it's just manufactured by folks themselves. So hey, whatever. Happy to get that in widescreen. Then finally picked up from Synapse a Blu-ray copy of Maniac Cop. I've had this on my shopping cart forever. The price dropped recently, so I went ahead and picked it up. I do have parts 2 and 3 on Blu-ray, and I wanted to get part 1 on Blu-ray also to upgrade a VHS. So, Maniac Cop. And finally, I discovered the movie Trick or Treat, the one that has this cover on DVD. I discovered in my collection this DVD is full screen. It's an old platinum DVD. So I wanted to see if I could replace this. And I did. I was able successfully to replace this, so this will be going away. But the only place I could find a widescreen copy of that movie was a German Blu-ray. Fortunately, I found a US seller, so I didn't have to wait for it to be imported, for a month. Apparently, there it also goes by the name Ragman, but you can see Trick or Treat is part of the title. So yeah, all the writing is in German, but the movie's not, so it doesn't matter. So I got this German Blue of Trick or Treat to upgrade that full screen DVD. Here's everything else I picked up. Got this Blu-ray to replace this VHS. Found some goodies at the Dollar Tree. Interesting to find releases like this at the Dollar Tree, but very happy. More from the Dollar Tree. This is actually a multi-disc Blu-ray DVD combo edition of this 7.5 hour documentary, $1.25. Free with Disney reward points. A few pickups from Goodwill. Went to an antique mall. Picked up a few things. Some of these are, of course, VHS upgrades. These VHS can be deleted. for deletion. So this time around, the movies I'm going to induct into the Pantheon, at least on video. They've already been inducted long ago. Um, Two films that I love, two of my favorite movies of all time. Adding to the list, first one this time around, Vanishing Point. And this one I just showed to you a video or two back as something I just picked up to replace my VHS. But this is actually one of my favorite movies. It's in the Pantheon. It's from 1971. If you're not familiar with this movie, we have a man named Kowalski driving a 1970 Dodge Challenger across the country, fleeing from the police. It's not only kind of a road movie, not only a chase movie, but it's also kind of an existential discovery movie as he encounters all sorts of strange individuals. And if you watch the UK cut, which is on here, which I think, which has an extra scene, which I think is good, a good addition. He meets some really strange characters. So, and it has an ending that you won't forget, an ending you can talk about and discuss and interpret. If you've ever seen Audioslave's Show Me How to Live music video and wondered what inspired it, here you go. If you want to see some inspiration for Tarantino's Death Proof, here you go. List goes on. This is just a classic. There was a TV remake, which I haven't seen. I'm kind of curious to see it just because it has Viggo Mortensen playing the Kowalski character. But I hear they take it in a slightly different direction. I don't know. But this is just a great movie. I have the poster. I love it. Vanishing Point, 1971. Check it out. Especially if you're someone who loves cars. I mean, I have no special affection, but if you do, this is a great movie for you. Second, one of the most insane movies I've ever seen, and indeed the front of the DVD says the most dangerous movie ever made, and that could very well be true. We have 1981's Roar. Now, this is a movie that was obscure for a long time. Little seen, possibly not released much at all. But then a few years ago, Olive put this out on DVD and Blu-ray. I picked up the DVD because at the time it was cheaper, and that's what I had to deal with. Okay, so writer and director Noah Marshall, in real life, married to Tippi Hedren, the actress from The Birds. Their daughter is Melanie Griffith in real life. They're all in this movie playing a family who live, which what I believe is true in real life, is on this property which has all sorts of wild cats, lions, and tigers, and cheetahs, and so forth. And in this movie, as it says on the back, the main character, while he's away protecting animals from poachers, Tippi Hedren and Melanie Griffith, his real life family, arrive at his house and are stalked by the massive lions that have overrun the house. That's what's going on here. And they're not stuntmen, they're the actual actors, because in real life these were all their pets. I don't know. And as it says on the front cover here, no animals were harmed in the making of this film. 70 cast and crew members were. Because you're making a movie with real live lions. When you're watching this movie, you're on the edge of your seat because you know in the back of your head that this is not special effects. These are people running and, as it says here, fleeing, wrestling, and coming face to face with the massive hunters, being lions. As I was watching this, my jaw was on the floor. This is one of the very few movies that after I watched it, I had to find the first person I could to sit down and watch this with me so I could say, look at this. This is madness. This is a phenomenal, phenomenal thing to happen, not only in reality but in the movies. So I highly recommend this movie, Roar, 1981. Check this out. And that'll do it for this episode. I'm going to keep it short this time. I do have a lot of stuff coming in that I ordered from Black Friday. And yeah, I ordered a little too much. So you'll have all that to look forward to in the next video. And then, like I said, I think last time, it's going to slow down a bit. So you'll see some other content that will be fun. Like, for example, a little hint, I'm going to do a bookshelf segment in the future. Anyway, until next time, everyone, enjoy your movies.